Hello, I'm HAANI, and I'm speaking to you from the United States. Today, the story I'm about to tell you was sent to me by one of my subscribers from Texas. He chose to stay anonymous, but the way he shared this story with me, I'm not even kidding. He was on the verge of tears. This isn't just another horror story. What you're about to hear lies somewhere between life and death. They had been traveling for 2 to 3 days through mountains and forests. No proper food, no water, and no strength left in their bodies. At first, it was just an adventure, but now it had turned into a fight for survival. They decided, let's hide somewhere away from the agents. Maybe we'll survive. But fate had other plans. They got separated from the group, lost deep inside a terrifying jungle. The rest of the team moved ahead, and these 4 boys were left behind. They had given up hope. They were just waiting for time to decide their fate. Night fell, and with it came something far worse than darkness. Huge mosquitoes, unbearable silence, and a strange, terrifying presence in the jungle. They said we were 4 boys sitting together, trying to support each other. But that jungle, it didn't feel empty. There were tall trees everywhere, and suddenly they started hearing something jumping from one tree to another, but nothing was visible. All night, that unseen entity kept them in fear. They had no food, no water. Their energy was gone. Their vision was fading. Everything started becoming blurry. And then, in that blurred state, they saw people approaching them. Those figures came closer, sat near them. They had food and water. One of them lifted his head, placed it gently on his lap, and started putting drops of water into his mouth. They couldn't see clearly, but they felt they were being saved. When they regained consciousness, they were completely fine. Their energy had returned, and around them there was food, water, everything. They ate, drank, and even packed some supplies. But one thing was certain. Those were not humans. Something unknown had helped them, and if it hadn't, they wouldn't be alive today. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this story, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here we bring you real horror stories that you won't find anywhere else. Now, let's continue.
My name is Adam, and I'm from Texas. This happened in 2020. I had a friend with me from another city. We both decided to travel illegally, crossing borders. We reached Los Angeles, got our visas arranged, then moved forward step by step. Bus rides, agents, hidden routes. After a 24-hour journey, we crossed into another country, then another, until finally we reached a mountainous border area. There were around 200 people there, men, women, even mothers with infants. And that night, we began our illegal crossing. It was April, but the mountains were covered in snow. Climbing was almost impossible. Breathing became difficult. I was a smoker. My lungs gave up. I told my friend, "Leave me here. I can't go further." But he refused. The rest of the group disappeared ahead, and once again, we were left behind. Now only 4 boys remained, surrounded by snow-covered mountains, moonlight above, complete silence, except the sound of water flowing from a spring. We followed footprints, trying to catch up, but they were gone, completely gone. Suddenly, within minutes, we heard a whistling sound. We looked around. No one was there. Then, it felt like something just passed us by. Another boy whispered, "Did you feel that?" I nodded. And then, that thing appeared. Those figures came closer,
sat near them. They had food and water. One of them lifted his head, placed it gently on his lap, and started putting drops of water into his mouth. They couldn't see clearly, but they felt they were being saved. When they regained consciousness, they were completely fine. Their energy had returned, and around them there was food, water, everything. They ate, drank, and even packed some supplies. But one thing was certain: those were not humans. Something unknown had helped them, and if it hadn't, they wouldn't be alive today. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this story, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here we bring you real horror stories that you won't find anywhere else. Now, let's continue. The first night, at 2 a.m., we heard knocking sounds, doors, walls. Something was moving. I opened the door. No one. Then, the bathroom door started shaking. My friend whispered, "Something is wrong here." We tried to sleep, but suddenly, something pulled my blanket. I looked and froze. It was the same entity, the one from the mountains. It said, "You came back?" From that night, it started tormenting us. Things disappeared, objects moved, sounds echoed at night. On the third night, it got worse. One of the boys stopped responding. We tried waking him up. No movement. Medical team arrived and declared him dead. I knew this was not normal. This was not illness. This was something else. We were shifted to another building. I called his family and lied, saying it was due to COVID, because who would believe the truth? After 21 days, we were finally released. I thanked God for saving me, and I want to say this to everyone. Illegal crossing is not just dangerous, it's a death sentence. If you like this story, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon, because more real horror stories are coming soon. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next story.